Hello everyone. If you know who I am and what we do here on this channel, welcome back. I hope you've been enjoying our videos and so forth and so on. If you don't know who I am and what we do here on this channel, I am the Reverend Godfather, main host and frontman for the Long Coat Mafia podcast. Links to the podcast are down below, along with our other links. What we do on this channel is rants, raves, reviews occasionally, and contours and vendor spotlights and unboxings. Matter of fact, you might have seen our previous video talking about, and it's a very long review. I know a lot of you don't only spend like 2 or 3 minutes in regards to everything. In regards to this heavy bastard, the Elderbrain's Crown of the Oathbreaker. But in that video, we talked about if you want to see our videos, you're more than welcome to go back into our archive. I hope you hit the subscribe button as well as you regular viewers of this channel. And I hope you watch our past videos and hit that subscribe button as well and like videos. Now, this is going to not an unboxing, but a review. It's just going to be like a quick video, hopefully, compared to the last video, which was probably close to, if not longer than an hour in regards to talking about this son of it's thick, 906. There was a lot to talk about. I brought up about, as an example in that review, this Zan's Adventures, and I got this in the mail on Saturday. It's the Marek's Haunted House module. I picked this up I want to say like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think Zan Adventures is kind of like it's not only just, they're mostly digital stuff. You get a PDF, and you get if you want the maps, they give you a bunch of JPEGs to use on your platform of choice. That's why we used them as an example in our Oathbreaker review. They also offered a I don't know if it's print on demand, or they have these books already printed up, ready to go. But I want to say it's print on demand, because what these are is, they ask you when you buy the book. Sometimes they offer stuff for free, and I see the ads on like Facebook pop up, like, hey, this Zan's adventure is free. And I'm like, oh, cool, new adventure. And you could get the map pack for free, and you get the adventure for free. And I think that's what this was. And they said, hey, Rev, do you want to buy the physical copy of this book? And I was like, I could buy a physical copy? That'll probably save me the money to print it out at the library, because I don't have a printer here at the safe house. And I'm like, how much is that printing? And they're like, well, it's going to be about $12 and change to print it out, and maybe about $2.50 to mail it out to you in a print format, in a kind of, let's move this out of the way here to over here. This is what it came in, standard mailer. And like that mailer is going to take you, the way we ship it out, we don't do it priority. If you want priority, it's going to be like $15, an extra $15. Like, heck with that. This book rate is fine, $2.50. And like, all right, then it's going to be $2.50. You told us $15. I went, $15 to have this sent out to me. $15. Yeah, it's considering it's $2 every 10 pages. Yeah, why not? You know, it's going to be $10 to print this out anyway. Plus, I'm getting better quality anyway, so whatever. Go ahead, send it to me. And I'll say this about Zan's the print out for this. I was like, PDF looked weird. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. And like with all open license stuff from Wizards of the Coast and D&D, they run under the Open Games license. This fits for any 5e type stuff. So if you want to go to your local game shop and run this as a one shot, you can do that. Like say, hey, who wants us to play? You know, who's DM canceling and wants to do a one shot with our characters tonight? Let's do it. And if you're able to do that, fine, great. You know, or if you have a homebrew and you want to run something like this, that's what pretty much Zen does. There are multiple other people out there that do these one shots, like DM Dave, and there's like probably hundreds on like Patreon that do something similar. But their stuff, let me show you, is like this. It's kind of a weird format, but it's like not teeny tiny print. It's like big print. Someone like me, that I'm getting older, my eyes are starting to go bad as much as I may or may not want it. But it's very big. It doesn't really have that much artwork in it, but I like it. It's very, like, I would normally print something like this out to make it easier to read. And I figured, why not buy the you know, this to kind of review, open it, not so much open it up, but have a YouTube video reviewing it. And you know what, Zan's, I'm impressed with the quality of the print, how big of a print it is. I love the aspect of the print job, and how they kind of have everything. Like with this, it's like, hey, they succeed, follow this route. If they fail, follow this route. It's, you know, I like the format. I have to go through it. And one of the things, even though they provided a lot of the maps in a JPEG format, not a PDF format like Elderbrain did with Oathbreaker, they also show you what it looks like on maybe an 8x10 on a standard piece of paper. So in essence, if I wanted to print out the player maps and hand them out to players, they could say, we're moving from here to here in this room. They're able to do that. And I can make them out as handouts as well. So that's wonderful. That's beautiful. And I like it. I honestly, I do. I'm saying you did a wonderful job. I love what you did. It might not be, it comes off out of a 10, let's say. It might come off like a 5 or a 6 for most people. I want to say with the effort they did, you know, they're just like, hey, this is for you. You know, this is something we're trying to do for you, to make it easy for you. I'm going to give it at least, I'll say an 8. And the thing is, what I liked about it, one of the things I like is it says in the back, I know you guys and gals can't see it, but it says, let me read it to you. It says, thanks for playing my adventure, Marek's Haunted House. For more adventures, check out my contacts below. Goodbye, gentle traveler. And it has their Twitter link, twitter.com/ZanAdventure, and their website. It's like, hey, if you were gifted this by somebody, feel free to go to our website and check us out there and see if you really like this. So for like $10 and you gave this as a gift for somebody, this allows them to go check them out. Like, hey, if you really like us, go check us out. There's more stuff to enjoy. I love it. I love that whole idea. They might not be the best, or you know, in regards to everything, but I'll say this: are the maps easily drawn out? Meaning, yeah, I could get a poster paper and draw these out so I have a reference. But the thing is with this, like I said in my Elder Oath, you know, this book, in the review of the Oathbreaker book, printing out maps at a local shop to have them print them out. Even they say, hey, if you want to go to print them out, the maps, that's why they're there. They're high quality. You can print them out. Places like Office Max might not want to print them out because what they don't see that they're giving you permission to print them out. What they see is pretty much this. It's copyright protected. That's what they see. That's what Office Max is. That's what some print shops will see. You would have to check with your local print shop. Like, hey, I went to Zan Adventures. They say I can print out these maps. I'm running a physical campaign. I need maybe, let's say you count squares an inch. I need something that's maybe 17 by 24. Okay. Something, and they'll print something like, okay, we don't have 17 by 24, but we do have 18 by 20. The biggest paper is 18 by 20. Let's do it there. See if we could do that. And you pay for whatever, $5, $10 with them. Or the biggest here is, 20 by 24, 20 by 25. You would have to speak with the print shop. And you would have to, again, maybe print up the aspect on the website that says, hey, the maps in here can be printed up. I would have to check, so like DM's notes are meant for the it's like you would have to bring that website. You would have to bring the website in with you, or where it says on the website, it says you're able to print these maps out. You're allowed to print these maps out. You have our permission to print these maps out. But if a company like Office Max wants to be a bunch of assholes, they could just look at you and go, no, we don't want to. Yet a local print shop might say, yeah, we got the printer. It'll cost X amount of money. But again, it's up to them. So do I like what they did? Do I like this? Yes, it feels great. It's wonderful. You would have to check again to print them out. Check with them. I like what they do. They're very open with their maps. Hopefully, I might even look this over, and I might even I like using something like this. I call something like this a Scooby-Doo campaign. And a lot of times these type of campaigns like this is a Scooby-Doo, like I said, a Scooby-Doo campaign, because it helps new DMs like myself go through everything. It might not have all the information you need, but it's easy for the players, especially new players, to go through. You could easily, granted it's for you, it's like what to do. It's like it's easy for the DM. It's easy to relay that information to the players. So it's very. A lot of times, I'll say it like this. A lot of times, a module like this, not being as thick as something like this, means it's more of a chocolate chip cookie. And the reason why I say that is that chocolate chip cookies are very open. You can make chocolate chip cookies 115 different ways. So that's why they're like this. So that's why you can make it more new player friendly. Plain? Really? First Strange, now planes? Why? But still. It might not be as something like this might not be as flushed out as an official D&D campaign from Wizards of the Coast, or as flushed out as Oathbreaker, but not being as flushed out again allows it for inexperienced DM to make it. It's good enough for an inexperienced DM to get comfortable running a campaign, and if you're an experienced DM, a campaign like this that might come off really simple might be good enough to allow new players into the game setting. And something like this, again, I say is a Scooby-Doo campaign because it's not really that scary. Might not be really that scary or horrific. That it's like a Scooby-Doo type of thing. It's like, oh, they're solving a mystery or they're exploring a haunted house. It's not really scary. It's a pretty much something covered with a bed sheet with dark eyes on it. So that's all it is. It's pretty much like that. So I give it to it like that. So I enjoy this. I'll give it on a 10 scale. I'll give it like a 7. On a 5 scale, 4 out of 5. Zan, keep up the good work. I don't have many of your stuff, but I like what you did. I hope to go through some more of your stuff and visit your website again. And maybe I'll pick up more of your campaigns and add some of the printed stuff to my collection. And that way I have a mix of not just stuff like yours, the official stuff, or the heavier detailed stuff like Oathbreaker and some of the stuff I'm getting through Kickstarter. So with the hopes with that, take care everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm the Reverend Godfather. I hope you can check out our links below, and hopefully within the next couple of days, if not already, I posted up a new audio episode for our audio side of things. So take care.